Hello everybody and a warm welcome to our webinar on Friday. What's an unusual time on Friday afternoon? It's 2 o'clock, punctually 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. What a great pleasure to welcome here to this absolutely brand new trading webinar series called Trading Spotlight. And it's such a great pleasure, and I'm feeling honored to be a part of this Trading Spotlight webinar series at Admiral Markets. And my colleagues started this week already with Paul and Jens this week, and I will finish this week with a basic topic, and it's called a trader's business plan. And I want to show you some insights on experience trading and some insights about how to create your own trading and game plan. So maybe let's have technical issues. Can you tell me if you can hear me, if you can see me and have your slide? Please type in the chat box yes or no if you can hear and see me. So the webcam is working. Svajunias, welcome here. It's such a pleasure to have you here in this webinar. Sandra as well. Audio video wonderful, wonderful. Thanks a lot. It's I'm really feeling honored to have you here in this webinar. I can see it in the names. So we are around the world, and yes, we are really international and from Munich in Bavaria as well. Jeanette. Warm welcome. This is very close to me for all the other guys. Munich is around about 200 miles from my own spot here. And Jeanette, welcome here in this English webinar. So first of all, you know I'm a German guy. My English is German as well, but I hope you can understand me. And please feel free to ask me whatever you want. Type it in the chat box. I will answer every question about this special topic, the business plan. It's like an evergreen, so this is the basic for your trading, and we have time for the next 45 minutes to talk about that. So I have 20 years experience right now in trading, and this special topic, the business plan, is with yes, retrospective view back, one of the most important topics ever. But unfortunately, most of the traders have it on the list too late to build a business plan. And this is why we choose, Admiral and me, why we choose to have this topic at the beginning of this trading series and webinar series to create a business plan. So hello to, who is that? Playman, hello, wonderful. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the first slides, of course. What's on the agenda, what we're talking about. Why do you need a business plan? Is for what? I want to make trades. I want to become a successful trader. Why do I need a business plan? What should you include in the plan? Another interesting topic. Understanding your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, I guess it's a part of my own, it's a part of personality. So, and maybe, of course, it would be a good thing you would take on your a pen and a paper, and you make your own notes on your own paper. That would be a good idea, because everything you hear, you see, and you write down with your own fingers. It's just a circle. It's psychology, guys. It's like a circle. What you hear, what you see, what you write down, you see it again, and it's come back in your mind again. And then the circle is closed. So it's a good idea to write down the aha effects. What you think, I didn't heard anything, and or ever in my life, write it down. So organizing your resources, Jesus Christ, what's that? Goal settings for success, and taking the first steps to achieve your goal. I guess we have a lot of talk to each other in this webinar. So that's me, that's not interesting. This is Admiral Markets, that's more interesting than myself. the best broker around the world above Abner Markets, Forex CFD broker. So you can see it. Wonderful guys and girls here like you, the listeners, and of course to my special friends and Siamak as well. Okay, business plan. What a great, great topic. Let's start with that. Business plan. Mark Twain once said, if you don't know where you're going, you will end up somewhere else. This is more, that is not more meaning than in trading. If you don't know where you're going, you will end up somewhere else. But most of the people, they come to trading feeling happy, feeling a little bit later confused, and they don't know what they have to do in trading. And I want to give you a little bit more advice, a little bit more direction, how you can start in trading. Even you are engaged in trading since a couple of months, weeks, or years. I don't know how long you are engaged in trading since now. I'm engaged in 20 years right now, more than 20 years. And if you read my my interview on admiral.com on the homepage there you will see I shared my story of my life, and maybe you will read it and you can give me a little bit feedback. And but this is at the end, the business plan is that thing what you have to do first before you open your real account, of course at Admiral Markets. And this webinar series should take you to open a real account at Admiral Markets and follow our advices, following the advices from Paul, from Jens, or from me. And then let's make trade together. What's the sense of a business plan? The sense is really easy. With a real business plan, you will find your own trading tactic or setups. For your information, I have my own trading community. It's called Dowhow Family. I love the term family because we are trading together. I'm the head coach and I share everything with you. And at that moment, a guy is coming to me and wants to work with you. The first thing I require from him is, or I need from him is, a business plan. I want to know who you are. Where do you come from? Where do you want to go? What's about your family? What's about your job? How can trading be a part of your life? That's really important. So a business plan is able to help you to figure out about your setup and your own crucial points in trading. Okay, you have a life. Maybe you have family. You have a job. How does trading fit into, or how does trading shape into your life? That's we have to figure out. And that's the point why we need a business plan. Because guys, trading is a business. It's not just a funny part. Trading is not funny. And if you lose money, losing money, guys, is not funny. Losing money is not funny. Oh, that's great. I should realize that losing money is not funny. Write it down. It's a great sentence I created on a Friday afternoon. So, and the business plan will help you to plan your next steps. So it makes no sense to become or to think about how can I become a rich trader if you don't have a setup and if you don't know how does it shape in your life. So that's the point. The business plan at itself contains a full description of your trading business. So it's like it guides like you such a red line or a beacon, and it's helpful for your self-control and because you have a plan to follow rather than being impulsive, and gives you the ability to review where you have come from. Why is it really important? So maybe imagine, guys, you are engaged in trading 1 year, and sometimes you will have some drawdown phases, and you're feeling really bad. So, and let me show you this one. I have this. Look at this one. This is my own diary. Can you see it? And this is my own diary. So, and I write it down here, list all my notes here about the past. This is from April 2009. Look at this one, April 2009. And May and June. That's almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Why is it important? Because if you have a drawdown phase, guys, and if you're feeling bad, and you are engaged in trading, and you know you are successful, and you were successful in the past, open your diary book, open your business plan. Where do you come from? What kind of experience did you make in the past? How many challenges did you cope already? And this will give you a good feeling back in a drawdown phase. And this is really important. Why you need this business plan, you can follow. You can follow like a beacon. And for self-control as well. Always looking, oh, I coped this challenge in my past. So today, okay, I have a drawdown phase. What's up? It doesn't matter. Go on. Always go on. So what to include in your business plan? And this here you can see the 4 points, and maybe make a screenshot or whatever you want, or write it down. It's better you write it down with your own pen. What do you have to include in your business plan? 4 special topics. Who am I? Who are you? What kind of person are you? What's your strengths? What your weaknesses? What's your attitude of risk? What people, what guy, what girl are you? Do you love high risk, or or are you more a soft person with less risk? Do you know that? The second point, what do I have? About technical tools, experience, amount on your account. What's your real goal? The financial goals, the personal goals. And how can you reach it? How can you reach your goals? What actions, what meaningful actions do you have to do? Which steps do you have to take? And especially when? It makes no sense to make the third step before you made the first step. That makes no sense. Okay, let's talk about the first topic, the first point here on my list. Who am I? Let's talk about that. Do you know what kind of person you really are? Do you know your benefits? Do you know your benefits? Do you know your weaknesses, your strength? Are you more patient girl or guy? Are you more active? Do you need trouble? Do you more routine? Do you are more routine guy? Or are you Mr. Spock or Mr. Jean-Luc Picard, like explorer in the Discovery and the Starship Enterprise? What kind of person are you? Short break. Think about it. What kind of person are you? Maybe go a little bit back and think about yourself. Do you know your strength? Do you know your weaknesses? Here's an advice. If not, ask your husband, ask your wife, ask your girlfriend or both, or ask your friends. I'm absolutely sure, and I promise you, they will tell you what kind of person you are. If they really love you, they will really tell you what kind of person you are. They can absolutely tell you what strengths you have, what weaknesses you have. They can tell you. Listen to them, because it's important to figure out what kind of trading you can make. But first of all, you need to figure out what kind of person you are. More patient, more active, more routine, more explorer. So how these relate to your trading business? So maybe if you, so like me, you see, I'm a really calm trader. I hate trouble and I hate stress, of course. I only have this one life. I hate stress. So if you're like me, patient trader, then you are more a trend trader. It's able to hold position for a very long time. So I have no problems to hold a position during 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. The longest trade I held in my career was more than 6 months. One trade in US dollar, Japanese yen. I knew it like yesterday. I held it 6 months. I have no problem with that. Today, I don't care about that. I don't care how long does a trade will running. I don't care about that. As long as it's my winner, I don't care. Doesn't matter. If you are more an active person, then maybe you are not a swing trader. You're more trend trader. Intraday, maybe you love to hold more than one position at the same time. Or if you are more routine trader, then you need strong rules, statistically systems maybe, and very less discretionary. More rules and statistically trading maybe. Or you are an explorer, Jean-Luc Picard, Starship Enterprise. Maybe you will figure out back testing, full automated systems, trading, system development. You want to figure out how does it work if I make a cross between moving average 20, 50, 100, 20, 200. Or you want to mix between MACD, RSI and something else. But then you are not a trader. Then you are a development guy. Then you are an explorer. An explorer may, in my opinion, I have some explorers in my family, they're not really traders. They hate the emotion part of trading. They're feeling comfortable. If I tell them, okay, make a back test about this system, they are really happy and they are so, the full happiness in the whole world if they can make development and if they have some task for me and they say, make a back test about this, they are really happy. So what kind of person are you? If you can see this slide right now. Maybe it's a good point if you write it down right now. What do you mean? And believe me, this one point, it's one thing, what do you mean, what kind of person you are, and what your partner means, what kind of person you are, or your friends, or your boss, or something else. Ask other guys, ask other people what they think, what kind of person you are, your strength and your weaknesses. Ask them. Yeah? No, you cannot two persons at the same time. Not. Yes, you can, but it's not a benefit for your trading. Of course not. So, and it's absolutely not possible to be a really patience guy or girl and then you think you can be patient in trading. That part you have to learn. And I thought in my career I was always a patience trader. Then I come to trading and I lost everything. My self-awareness, my patience, everything. I lost everything. At the end I knew I was not a patience person. Of course not. Today I am. But trading learned me that part, what kind of person I am. So next part, about your weaknesses. Are you impatient? Are you a lazy guy? Are you undisciplined? Or are you a passive guy? If you're more impatient, then you cannot make swing trading. Of course not. Then you need short-term trading, like 1 minute trading or scalping. Or you make trading about volume trading about the bookmap. Maybe then. But you cannot hold a position for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 1 day. So I have a friend, he makes webinars as well at Admiral, in German of course, Heiko Behrens. And I forced him we had an event together, and once I forced him to hold a position for only 30 minutes. Believe me, guys, he needs to go out. He was sweating, almost he was crying, because it was too hard. The challenge was too hard for him to cope that challenge. It was too hard. to hold that position for 30 minutes. He is a scalper, but he is absolutely great and absolutely successful in trading and in scalping. That point you have to figure out. And if you are impatient, you have to make short-term trading. If you are a lazy guy, then you should make more long-term trading, hourly chart, daily chart, swing trading, position trading, so you don't have the intention to look every day in the charts. That's not your point if you are more a lazy guy. If you are undisciplined, then let me tell you the truth. No successful trading without discipline. Don't care or doesn't matter, short term or long term. Without discipline, you cannot become a successful trader. Never, never, never. Not today, not tomorrow, not in 1 year. Never in this life. And if you are more a passive guy, then only long-term trading is possible. Maybe you should give your money to an asset management. I'm a trader in an asset management, Born-Stahlberg a partner in Switzerland, in Germany, and in Tokyo as well. And you don't want to handle or manage your own trade, your own money, because you are more passive, but you want to be a part of trading. Give the money to a guy in asset management, for example. So, short break. Do you know your weaknesses? Think about it. Impatient, lazy, undisciplined, more passive. What do you think, what kind of people you are, what kind of guy you are? If you don't know, or if you are not sure, ask your husband, ask your partner, ask your friend, in a calm atmosphere, in a calm surrounding. Sit down and take a paper and write it down. So what is your attitude to risk? Are you a risk taker or are you more risk averse? What is your personal risk attitude? This is a part of the question what kind of person you are. Do you love risk? Then you love it to hike on the mountain, or you make bungee jumping or something else. But if you are a risk-averse guy, then it's more you have a walk through the forest, or you would never buy a Ferrari or something else. You know, that's what is in your mind. What kind of person you are. Do you love risk or don't you love risk? So if you love risk, you can risk 5% for one position. Your decision, it's your point. But if you're more a risk-averse guy, then maybe you should risk less than 1%, less than 1% for one position. So I hate risk. I really hate risk. So I only make in trading and in my life only things I can control in every second of my life, because I hate risk. Trading is highly risky, of course, absolutely highly risky. But in trading, if you make it really good, and if you are an experienced risk manager, you can control the risk in trading. But you need to figure out cause, as you can see at the red arrow, it's about your own personality. Do you know it? Do you love risk, or do you averse risk? Write it down now. And after that, ask someone else. So, next point. What do I have about technical tools, knowledge, and so on? So, if you are a short-term trader, but you see the first part is more important. What kind of person you are, that you can figure out what about the technical tools. So the technical tools you need will depend on what kind of trader you are, short-term, medium, or long-term trader. So if you are a short-term trader, you need a lot of actions. So it's better you're watching a lot of charts, more than one. So like me, I have 4 screens here, and I can divide it to in 4 screens. So I have 4, 8, 12, 16 screens here in front of me, because it's not about trading. It's not all about trading. I have a lot of other things to do. But for trading, I need only 1 screen. But if you are a short-term trader and you want to watch 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour in DAX, in Dow, in Euro, and so on, you need more, you maybe 3 or 4 screens, and maybe in a high, size, in a special size, I suppose 90 to 24 of screen size. If you are a medium trader, then you have less actions, fewer charts open at the same time. Maybe you have to manage 2, 3, 4 trades at the same time. It's okay. You need 2 or 3 screens, or a laptop and 1 screen. Sometimes I have it in a hotel when I'm on the road. I have my laptop and 1 screen additionally. Or you're a long-term trader, very low action. Oh my God, watching only 1 chart once a week, 1 chart. Okay, it's okay. You have it on your phone or you have it on your laptop. But whatever you do in trading, you have to fix a stable network connections. That's about the technical tools if you want to become successful in trading. So, but it's not optimal. You want to make 1 minute trades and you want to make it in an app on the phone. Guys, no pro will ever work with a phone if you want to make trades in 1 minute chart. That doesn't work. Maybe you can control your positions by a phone, but not real opening or closing or something else, or have an overview about the market. Please realize that. So what do you have about knowledge and on experience? How many books did you read? How many webinars did you visit? How many papers or how many webinars you watch around the week? How many theoretical experience, of course, experience. That's the real point. So you can read a lot of books. You can know everything about the MLCD or the RSI or something else. But the real experience is taking place in the real chart. To feel it if you make winners, and to feel it if you make losers. So how much or how big is the account size you want to handle? How much money can use for trading? Money you don't need for other important things, as you can read it here. You can read here on the slide. Guys, that's really important. But one of the most important things, never use money for your trading you need for your life. Never, never, never. That's absolutely forbidden, that you use money for trading what you use or what you need for your life. To buy a washing machine, it can broken, or a car, or shoes and clothes for your kids, and something else, or for your vacation, or shoes for your wife, or something else, guys. That's absolutely forbidden, because it gives you so much pressure to your life. If you use money, you should use for your life. Believe me, I made this experience a lot of. That one of the point why my family left me years ago, because I lost money we needed for life, and you will never get it back. So much pressure on your life. And you only can be successful in trading if you avoid to have pressure in your trading. I know that means that you don't, or that you will not getting rich very fast if you work with less money, but only without pressure, guys. Only without pressure you can learn trading on a stable foundation. Only without pressure. Believe me that. It's not funny if your wife or your kids or if you have to watch, or if you have to look in sad eyes from your wife, from your partner, or for your kids, if you know you lost money you wanted to give the kids. It's not a funny part. I know that experience. And if your wife will tell you they will leave you, or your husband or whatever, you don't want to make this experience. Please, listen to me. It's not the funny part. Of course not. Maybe you can read my interview on admiral.com. My name there. There I shared my story of my life here. And maybe it's a good thing you will read it. So, next point. What's your real goal? That's the point. What's your financial goals and your personal goals? So, let's talk about your financial goals. Let me ask you, are they really realistic? Really? Maybe you have maybe you have an account of $1,000 or $2,000. Do you really believe it's realistic to make 100% every month? Really? It would be work. Would that be work? Everybody would be rich. Come on. That's a really easy mathematic, bro. Really easy mathematic. Would it be possible that you can make 100% every month? Everybody would make trading. But you know, and the slides, almost 80% of traders failed in trading. Why? That's one point. They have completely wrong expectations about trading. So, do you really think you can make 100% every month or every year? Okay, it's possible. I made it. Last year I had 104% with a small account. But guys, there's a big difference. I have 22 years experience in trading and I know what I do. I have a business plan and I know my rules. But I cannot expect that I can do it or repeat it this year again. At the moment I'm in front of 34%. But now we have August. I don't know. My rules are there every day. So, but before we start setting your financial goals, I want to give you some key terms to understand. Let's see. Most of the guys and myself as well, I'm trading in Forex. Best part, 5/24, 5 days a week, 24 hours around the week. Big, huge amount every day. So, and in Forex, you can make trades with a less account size, with a really small account size. Because we are working with a leverage. Here in Europe, almost we can work with a 1-30 or 1-20. Outside from Germany, outside from Europe, you can have a higher leverage. But guys, attention, please. The leverage, if you choose to work with a high leverage, don't forget, the leverage is working in both directions, not only in the winning zone. The leverage is working in the losing zone as well. Don't forget that. And I hate high leverages. So I'm a pip hunter. I count pips from the market. So this is the point how you can count your own account. So first of all, we have a standard lot. 1 pip. Pip is the shortcut for price interest point. The fourth number after the comma is 1 pip. Or in Japanese yen, it's the second spot after the second number after the comma. 1 pip in standard lot means $10 or euros, whatever, in average, 10. But you need at least $2,000 or euros. I suppose more than 10,000 or at least 5,000 euros or dollars on your account if you want to work with a standard lot. A mini lot requires around about $200, I suppose, to $1,000. But 1 pip means you have a changing from €1 or $1 by 1 pip. And if you have a less account, a small account, maybe 50 euros, 100, you can make trading as well. Very successful, based on rules, of course. But 1 micro lot, it means 1 price interest point changing, it's 10 cents. So it's enough, you have 20 euros or maybe 100 or 50 euros on your account. So now you know your own account size and you have to take a risk, of course. Don't forget that. If you want to trade with standard lot, don't forget, if you have 10 pips risk, you will lose $100. So you see, it makes no sense to have an account of $500 and you want to trade with 1 standard lot. 5 pips in the loss, money is gone. Makes no sense. Then work with micro lot. And don't forget my words. You only can become successful in trading if you make trading without pressure. High risk, high lots means lot of pressure. Small account, micro lot. Medium account, mini lot. High account, more than 10,000 euros, standard lot. It's just a suggestion. It's not an order. It's just a suggestion how I work with my own account with my guys. Okay, so trading for pips. I don't work with the high leverage because it's not a need to use high leverage. So maybe we are counting in pips. Look at this one. Maybe you trade 1 currency pair, doesn't matter what kind. Maybe this is euro, whatever, euro, US dollar. And you make a short trade. So you sell at 10695. And you buy the position back because you count and you speculate that the euro is falling down. So you go short in euro USD at 1.0695. And you close the position at 1.0625. You have a win, you have a gain of 0.0070. It means you have a profit of 70 pips. You have a short trade, you went in 1.0695, you go out, you close the position at 1.0625, you have a gain, you have a profit of 70 pips. So you know, with a standard lot, now you earned 700 euros or dollars, whatever. With a mini lot, it's 70. And with a micro lots, it's 7. Guys, believe me, if you have a small account of almost maybe 100 euros, 7 euros with 1 trade, it's huge. For learning, completely enough. Or if you're 70, you have an account with 1,000. Guys, 70 euros with 1 trade, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's the point why I always said we count pips in the markets. I make trading for pips. I guess this is really understandable. So maybe that's the way how you can make money. And now you can see, are your goals really realistic? Assuming we can make 400 pips a month through the whole month. You don't need to make day trading. It's enough to make hourly chart, completely enough. And you are able to make an average, on average, 400 pips, guys. With one micro lot means 40 euros. Guys, if you have a small account with 200 euros and you are able to make an average 40 euros a month in South Africa, it means a lot of money. In Asia, it means a lot of money. Believe me. And if you have a little bit higher account, bigger amount, and you make 400 pips in average, it's also an average. That means 1 month you make more, 1 month you make less. So in average, 400 pips a month with one mini lot. Guys, that means $400 or euros a month. Is it a life changer? Sure. Sure. Do you know how many hours a cleaning woman must work for 400 hours? Do you know that? I know it. Believe me. 400. And the only job you have to do is not to clean a room in the night while all the other guys are in the restaurant, or your wife have to do it. You have to stick to your rules. You have to accept inevitable things, and you have to push the button. You have to follow the rules, and you have to make a business plan. If you have maybe an account size of 2,000, 3,000 euros or dollars, you can work with 2 mini lots. Guys, that means $800 or euros a month. Guys, that is able to change your life. But the foundation is always, first of all, the business plan. That's the point how you can make money. So what's your real goal? About the financial goals and about the private goals. What is your target return? As I said, you need realistic goals. Maybe 10 to 30% in a year is a really realistic goal. And it means really small risk. And guys, imagine you can make 100 euros every month. It's enough. It's absolutely enough. It's not enough you have 10,000 or 100,000 on your account and you can make more. But we are in a realistic world, of course. What's your private goals? How much time do you have for trading? To be honest, without wasting time of your kids or your wife. That's not okay. If you come home from your job at 5 in the evening or 5 in the afternoon and the kids and your wife are waiting for the dad and they want to eat with you and spend your time and you say, no, I have to make trades. Okay, if you make 1,000 euros every night, then it's okay. But if you lose money and you don't have time for your kids or your friend or for healthness or something else, then it's not okay. So write it down in your business plan. How much time do you have for trading? 20 minutes a day? Few hours a day? The full day? If you have time the full day, you can make day trading. If you are a part-time trader, then it's not okay you make day trading. Then switch to swing trading, and I can help you. And Admiral, with our webinars, will help you there, of course. Do you have your pen? Write it down. Honestly, guys, honestly, not what you think you can, honestly. And don't forget, you have friends, you have a family, you have your own health, your mental fitness, your body fitness, and you have account size. Don't forget that points. Write it down. How much time do you have really for trading? So, and at least how you can reach your goals, the financial and of course the private goals. So what are meaningful actions? I have to see the slides. So here we go. What are the meaningful actions you can take to achieve your goal, and what steps can you take? Of course, what you have to do first, you need a broker. Admiral, no other choice. Admiral. Then you need MetaTrader, 4 or 5. Maybe you can have some expert advisors or something else. That's the technical parts. That's you have to figure out first. You cannot make trading if you don't know how the MetaTrader will work. You cannot make trading. You cannot become successful if you don't know how the market works, or how the markets work. So that's right. How the markets work. So that's the more than one. So, and of course, that's the point, how you can reach your goals. So let's see. Here we go. Do you know the penguin factor? That's a really great picture. I love this picture. I love it. So imagine, and I guess you know a penguin. Maybe you come to a zoo and you see the penguins on the stage, not in the water, in a stage. And you see, oh my God, that's funny. No neck, small head, big body, not really legs. They're walking really funny, and they look really funny. But on the earth, on the stage, they're always in danger because they're looking funny, and they cannot help themselves. But if a penguin is jumping into the water, then he is almost unbeatable. Almost unbeatable. And that's the point where I always talk to my guys and to my people. Tell me, what's your penguin factor? Where are you feeling comfortable in your trading? Maybe you think you can make day trading, but do you feeling comfortable with stress, with more than 5, 6, 7 charts? Do you really feeling comfortable? That's the point where you need to figure out what kind of person you are. Think about the penguins. Where are the penguins are almost unbeatable? On the stage, on the earth, or in the water? Think about it. And then you know where you can be successful. That's the point why you need to know and why you need a business plan. And that's the conclusion at the end of this webinar. If you don't know where you are going, you will end up somewhere else. That's the words from Mark Twain. That's the conclusion. Guys, don't forget, before you start into trading, write down your business plan. If you need help, send me an email. I can help you. If you need help, if you want to learn it, come into a trading coach. Come to Admiral Markets, we will help you, or come to my Know-how family. I can help you to figure out how you can become successful. But please, before you go into the charts, before you want to make trades, before you follow unrealistic goals, write down the topics I said today, guys. If you need any more information or education, then follow admiralmarkets.com, of course. You can contact us wherever you want, Facebook, YouTube, or email as well. And that's, of course, the risk note, of course. And guys, that's the point. That's the conclusion. I want to say thank you for your time, for your lifetime. I hope you learned something a little bit for yourself. And if you want to really become successful in trading, first of all, write down your business plan. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your time. And I hope we will see each other on another place. Bye-bye.